Salesforce Development Online Training. Learn and improve your skill with ProExcellency. Introduction to Salesforce Development. Understanding the role of a Salesforce developer. This section provides a comprehensive overview of the crucial role played by Salesforce developers in customizing and extending the Salesforce platform. It covers their responsibilities, including designing and implementing custom solutions, integrating with external systems, and optimizing code for performance. Benefits of Salesforce Development Training and Certification. Here, we delve into the advantages of obtaining Salesforce Development Training and Certification. Learners will understand how these credentials enhance career prospects, validate their expertise in Salesforce development, and open doors to new opportunities. Exploring different Salesforce developer paths. Salesforce Development offers various career paths, such as Apex Development, Lightning Web Components, LWC Development, and Integration. This module helps learners explore different paths and choose the one that aligns with their interests and career goals. Getting started with Salesforce Development. Setting up the Salesforce Developer environment. Step-by-step instructions are provided on setting up a development environment using Salesforce Developer Edition, Salesforce CLI, and other essential tools. Learners will learn how to create, manage, and switch between different Salesforce orgs. Navigating the Salesforce Developer Console. The Salesforce Developer Console is a powerful tool for code development, testing, and debugging. This section explains how to use its various features effectively, such as writing and executing Apex code, querying data, and reviewing debug logs. Utilizing Salesforce developer tools and resources. In this part, learners will explore a range of Salesforce development tools and resources available, including Salesforce extensions for Visual Studio Code, Versus Code, Trailhead, and the Salesforce developer community. They will learn how to leverage these tools to enhance their development efficiency and skills. Apex Programming Fundamentals. Introduction to Apex Programming Language. This module introduces the Apex programming language, its syntax, and its structure. Learners will grasp the fundamentals of writing Apex code, including variables, data types, and control flow statements. Variables, data types, and operators in Apex. In this section, we delve deeper into variables, data types, and operators in Apex. Learners will understand how to manipulate data, perform calculations, and work with collections and arrays. Writing Apex triggers and trigger. Best practices. Apex triggers are essential for automating processes in Salesforce. This part covers trigger basics, event types, and best practices for writing efficient and scalable triggers. Working with SOQL and SOSL. Retrieving and manipulating data with SOQL queries. SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language, is used to retrieve data from Salesforce objects. This module explains how to construct SOQL queries, apply filters, and work with aggregate functions. Searching and text-based querying with SOSL. SOSL, Salesforce Object Search Language, enables text-based searching across multiple objects. Here, learners will learn how to perform SOSL searches and integrate them into their applications. Understanding relationship queries in Salesforce. Salesforce data is often related through lookup and master detail relationships. This section teaches learners how to query related data using relationship queries in SOQL. Apex classes and object-oriented programming. Creating Apex classes and methods. Apex classes are the building blocks of Salesforce development. In this module, learners will gain hands-on experience creating and using Apex classes and methods. Implementing inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation. Apex supports object-oriented programming, OOP, principles such as inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation. This section demonstrates how to apply these concepts in Salesforce development. Design patterns and best practices in Apex development. Good coding practices are vital for scalable and maintainable applications. We introduce learners to common design patterns and best practices used in Apex development. Visualforce pages and controllers. Building custom user interfaces with Visualforce. Visualforce is used to create custom user interfaces in Salesforce. Learners will discover how to build Visualforce pages to meet specific business requirements. Using Visualforce controllers and controller extensions. Visualforce controllers are responsible for processing data and controlling the behavior of Visualforce pages. In this part, we cover the creation and use of controllers and controller extensions. Creating Visualforce components for reusability. Visualforce components allow developers to build reusable UI elements. This module explains how to create and use Visualforce components to enhance application modularity and maintainability. Lightning Web Components, LWC. Introducing Lightning Web Components. Lightning Web Components is a modern development framework for building Salesforce user interfaces. In this module, learners will get an overview of LWC and its benefits over Aura components. Building Lightning Web Components with HTML, JavaScript, and Apex. Learners will dive into LWC development, exploring how to build UI components using HTML, JavaScript, and Apex code. Leveraging Lightning-based components and event handling. Salesforce provides a library of pre-built Lightning-based components. This section demonstrates how to leverage these components and handle events in LWC. Apex integration and web services. Integrating external systems with Salesforce via REST and SOAP APIs. Integration is a crucial aspect of Salesforce development. Here, learners will learn how to integrate with external systems using REST and SOAP APIs. Invoking external web services from Apex. In some scenarios, Salesforce needs to initiate calls to external web services. This part guides learners on invoking external services from Apex code. Bulk data import and export using data loader. Mass data import and export are common tasks in Salesforce. This module covers using the data loader tool to handle large data volumes efficiently. Salesforce security and sharing. Understanding Salesforce data security model. Data security is paramount in Salesforce. This section explains the data security model, including organization-wide defaults, profiles, and permission sets. Setting object and field-level security. Learners will understand how to control access to objects and fields by setting up appropriate security permissions based on user profiles and roles. Implementing record-level sharing rules and sharing settings. In Salesforce, record-level access can be further fine-tuned using sharing rules and manual sharing. This module covers these mechanisms to grant or restrict access to specific records. Testing and debugging in Salesforce. Writing unit tests for Apex code. Apex code must be covered by unit tests to ensure its quality and functionality. This module provides guidelines on writing effective unit tests for Apex code. Using debug logs and developer console for troubleshooting. Debug logs are valuable tools for identifying and fixing issues in Salesforce applications. Here, learners will learn how to enable debug logs and use the developer console for effective debugging. Test classes and best practices for code coverage. Achieving sufficient code coverage is essential for deploying Apex code. This section discusses strategies for writing test classes and achieving high code coverage. Deploying and packaging Salesforce applications. Overview of Salesforce deployment options, sandbox, change sets, metadata API. This module presents different deployment options available in Salesforce, including using sandboxes, change sets, and the metadata API. Creating packages for managed and unmanaged apps. Packaging Salesforce applications ensures they can be easily distributed and installed in other orgs. Learners will understand how to create managed and unmanaged packages for their applications. Version control and continuous integration for Salesforce development. Version control is crucial for managing changes and collaborating in a team. This section introduces version control systems and explores how to integrate Salesforce Development with version control using Git. It also covers the concept of continuous integration, CI, and how to set up CI pipelines to automate the build and testing process. Customizing Salesforce with Lightning App Builder. Creating Lightning pages and app home pages. Lightning App Builder allows users to create custom pages for different apps. This module explains how to use the Lightning App Builder to design and customize Lightning pages. Configuring components and app customizations. Learners will explore the various components available in Lightning App Builder and learn how to configure them to create personalized and interactive user experiences. Using dynamic Lightning pages and app page variants. Dynamic Lightning pages adapt to different user profiles or contexts. This section demonstrates how to leverage dynamic pages and app page variants to display relevant content to different users. Advanced Salesforce development techniques. Asynchronous Apex, Batch Apex, Queuable Jobs, and Scheduled Apex. Long-running processes and background jobs can be handled using asynchronous Apex. In this part, learners will discover how to use Batch Apex, Queuable Jobs, and Scheduled Apex for asynchronous processing. Custom metadata types and custom settings. Custom metadata types and custom settings are used to store configurable data outside the code. This module explains when and how to use these constructs in Salesforce development. Advanced debugging techniques and error handling. Advanced debugging techniques, such as checkpoints and debug logs, are essential for troubleshooting complex issues. Learners will explore various debugging tools and strategies for effective error handling. Integration with external systems. Outbound messaging and callouts in Salesforce. Outbound messaging allows Salesforce to send messages to external systems automatically. In this module, learners will learn how to set up outbound messaging and handle inbound messages. Platform events and event-driven architectures. Platform events enable real-time event-driven communication between Salesforce and external systems. This section demonstrates how to create, publish, and subscribe to platform events. Integrating external data with external objects. External objects provide access to data residing in external systems from within Salesforce. Learners will discover how to set up external objects to query and display data from external sources. Advanced Lightning Component Development. Lightning Data Service and Base Lightning Components. Lightning Data Service simplifies data manipulation in Lightning components. This module covers using Lightning Data Service and integrating it with custom components. Creating responsive and accessible Lightning components. Learners will explore best practices for creating responsive and accessible Lightning components, ensuring an optimal user experience across various devices and for users with disabilities. Lightning Aura components versus Lightning Web components. This section compares Lightning Aura components and Lightning Web components, highlighting their differences and use cases to help learners make informed design decisions. Performance optimization and governor limits. Understanding Salesforce governor limits. Salesforce imposes limits on resources to ensure fair sharing among users. In this module, learners will understand the concept of governor limits and how to avoid hitting them. Best practices for efficient code and performance optimization. Optimizing code and data queries is essential for maintaining a high-performing application. This part covers best practices to improve the efficiency and performance of Salesforce applications. Strategies for handling large data volumes in Salesforce. Managing large data volumes can be challenging. This module provides strategies for efficiently handling data in Salesforce and avoiding performance issues. Salesforce DX Developer Experience. Introduction to Salesforce DX and CLI Command Line Interface. Salesforce DX is Salesforce developer-friendly platform. Learners will explore its features and advantages and learn how to work with the Salesforce CLI. Source control with Salesforce DX and Git. This section guides learners on setting up version control using Git with Salesforce DX, enabling effective collaboration and code management. Using Scratch orgs for development and testing. Scratch orgs are disposable and configurable environments for development and testing. In this module, learners will learn how to create, manage, and utilize Scratch orgs in their development workflow. Continuous integration and continuous deployment, CI/CD. Implementing CI/CD pipelines for Salesforce Development. Continuous integration and continuous deployment, CI/CD, automate the process of building, testing, and deploying code changes. This module explains how to set up CI/CD pipelines for Salesforce Development using popular tools like Jenkins or GitHub Actions. Automated testing and quality assurance in CI/CD. Automated testing is an integral part of the CI/CD process. This section covers different types of automated tests, such as unit tests, integration tests, and UI tests, and how to integrate them into the CI/CD pipeline. Managing multiple environments with CI/CD. In Salesforce Development, it's common to have multiple environments for development, testing, staging, and production. This module teaches learners how to manage different environments effectively in the CI/CD workflow. Best practices for Salesforce Development. Design patterns and best practices for code reusability. Design patterns promote code reusability and maintainability. This part presents common design patterns used in Salesforce development and guides learners on their practical application. Code reviews and collaboration in development teams. Code reviews are essential for maintaining code quality and sharing knowledge within development teams. This section covers best practices for conducting code reviews and fostering collaborative development environments. Security and compliance considerations in Salesforce development. Security is a top priority in Salesforce development. Learners will explore security considerations and best practices to protect data and applications from vulnerabilities. Conclusion and next steps. Recap of key Salesforce development concepts. This section offers a concise summary of the key concepts covered throughout the comprehensive guide, reinforcing the core principles of Salesforce development. Developing a personalized learning and career growth plan. Learners are encouraged to create a personalized learning plan based on their interests and career goals. We provide guidance on accessing advanced Salesforce resources, such as webinars, blogs, and advanced training courses. Exploring advanced Salesforce development topics and certifications. As Salesforce development is a continuously evolving field, we suggest additional advanced topics and certifications for learners looking to further enhance their skills and become experts in Salesforce development. This comprehensive guide to Salesforce development online training covers a wide spectrum of topics, from fundamental programming and data manipulation to advanced integrations, performance optimization, and CI/CD practices. With this knowledge, aspiring Salesforce developers can excel in building innovative and efficient solutions on the Salesforce platform, contributing to the success of organizations and advancing their careers in the Salesforce ecosystem. Why choose ProExcellency for Salesforce development online training? There are many reasons why you might choose ProExcellency for Salesforce development online training. Here are a few of the most important. Expert instructors. ProExcellency's instructors are all experienced Salesforce developers with a deep understanding of the platform. They are passionate about teaching and have a proven track record of helping students succeed. Flexible format. ProExcellency's courses are offered in a flexible format that allows you to learn at your own pace. You can access the course materials 24/7, so you can study when it's convenient for you. Real-world projects. ProExcellency's courses include real-world projects that give you the opportunity to apply your skills in a practical setting. This will help you gain the confidence you need to be successful in your Salesforce career. Accreditation. ProExcellency's courses are accredited by Salesforce, which means that you can be confident that you are learning the latest and most relevant information. Support. ProExcellency offers extensive support to its students. You can get help from your instructor, or you can participate in the online forums to ask questions and get help from other students. Overall, ProExcellency is a great choice for anyone who wants to learn Salesforce development online. The courses are taught by experts, the format is flexible, and the content is relevant and up-to-date. If you're serious about learning Salesforce development, then ProExcellency is a perfect place to start. Thanks for watching. Connect with us. +9 18722079509 vertical bar +9 190089068809 www.proexcellency.com